Hey Simmers, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be discussing some messy relationship mods. I'm excited for this one because, the game gets very stale for me from time to time, and I hate playing like a traditional family type game like that. You'll never catch me doing that, and if you do, like, the baby will pop out and I'll hear it crying, and I'm like, bye! But basically, today we're going to be very, very real and add some of the toxic IRL relationships that I know all of us have been through into our game. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this one. Okay, so starting off, the way to make these mods work is that a lot of them do have traits that you need to activate. So our first mod is going to be the trauma bonding mod. And for that one, you need to activate the dangerous trait for your sim. Another mod we're going to be talking about today is going to be the Psycho X mod. So I'm going to add this trait to him as well. Stay clear of this guy. Honestly, steer clear of him.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And then another mod that we have that needs the trait activated in Create a Sim is going to be the attachment styles. So for this guy, we're going to give him the avoidant attachment style. So he's dangerous, he's a psycho, and he's got an avoidant attachment style. And for his aspiration, we made him a villainous Valentine. I truly forgot if this is base game or if this is a part of a mod that I have, but it's under the deviants section, so do with that what you will. All right, it's time to take Finley for a wild ride here. I just made the sim. His name is Toxic AF. And we've got poor little Finley here, my little kawaii girly. I made her cute little apartment here yesterday, and she's about to get her heart stomped on. But don't worry, we'll erase it from her memories later. So let's get into our first mod. Okay, so once you have the dangerous trait selected for the sim that you want to be the trauma bonder, you're going to click the victim. And for me, it's all the way here in the end, and it's going to be under Love Bomb. So mind you, I just made this sim. They haven't even met or talked yet. So first impression, she's gonna get love bombed, and I just feel like for her, she's just a very naive sim, so she's just gonna fall for it. So let's see here. We've got, we should make big plans and nothing bad will happen to us. Let's spend more time together. I've never felt this way before. I'm gonna buy you a surprise gift. So like, love bombing is like, okay, why are you telling me you're gonna buy me a surprise gift? Isn't it supposed to, one, be a surprise? And like, why are you telling me you're going to do something for me instead of just doing it, I can't live without you. Don't upset me. Don't ever leave me. And then we've got, you're so amazing to me. You don't need anyone else. So I believe with this mod, the stronger the trauma bond becomes, the more intense these interactions are going to be. So I'm just going to start off by him saying, you don't need anybody else. Ew, now him laughing to himself like a fucking sly person. And one of his wants is to join the criminal career. Okay, I know. I need to take that bad out of my CC. It doesn't work. Okay, let's continue to love bomb here. Don't ever leave me. I'm gonna actually just queue a few of these in here before I play, and we'll just go from there. We should make big plans. I'm just gonna fill up his queue. Don't upset me. Imagine you meet someone for the first time and they're just telling you all of these things and you're like, what? Hello? Let's spend more time together. And I've never felt this way before. Okay, let's speed through these interactions. Okay, I think they just exchange numbers on their own. So it seems like they're just naturally building up to it so they can have their first kiss. Oh, okay. They don't want to have their first kiss yet. Gotcha. Oh, maybe because I have them steady set. You're so amazing to me. Sinister, Toxic AF shows signs of the sinister personality archetype. Oh my god. Seems to thrive on the shock and rage of others. Is it time to admit that he likes mischief? Okay, so I had to mess around a little bit to get their relationship up a little bit more. But now, when you go to the love bomb category, you can create a trauma bond. So we're going to do that. Toxic has created a trauma bond. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see now. I believe it's supposed to now add this. So to your category, after you get to a high enough relationship, it will add the dangerous category to your pie menu. And here, oh my God, guys, do what I say. I don't like you talking to people. I wish you weren't so stupid. This is all your fault. Threaten to punch in the face. You ruin everything. Like, it doesn't get more toxic than this. And that's just like, that's crazy to me. So we're just gonna tell her you ruin everything and move on to our next mod. Okay, so our next mod we're going to talk about is the attachment styles. If you remember, we put avoidant attachment style for this man's right here. I should have just gave him a name, but we didn't. So here are the options with this one. Since he's avoidant, he's going to ask for space in the relationship, deflect to vulnerability, dismiss his partner's emotions, downplay the relationship, and reject his partner's love. So I'm actually interested to see how these two mods even play together, because creating a trauma bond and then acting avoidant literally just further traumatizes the victim. Okay, so he's gonna ask for space in the relationship now. Girl, sit your ass down. Where you going? Okay, this relationship has become a bit insufferable. I feel like some space will do both of us some good, you know? It hasn't, I don't think it has even been like one sim day where he literally just popped up out of nowhere, trauma bonded with her, and now he's like, I can't be with you anymore. Like, what the hell? Okay, now we're gonna deflect vulnerability. I'm just gonna queue up some stuff here. And like he already has some things autonomously queued up to do the trauma bonding. So that's so confusing. One, he's like being avoidant and then still trauma bonding at the same time. Dismiss partner's emotions. Downplay the relationship. I love how all these are queuing here, and then afterwards he's gonna like love bomb her again. Oh, even the Cinnamon's like, what the fuck? Okay, it's not like I'm avoiding being vulnerable. It's just that sharing feelings is overrated. Let's talk about something else now. And then you're overreacting. Stop making a big deal out of everything. Let me know when you're ready to grow up so we could actually have an adult conversation. That's so toxic. My God. Not the crabs. Hold on. It's not that this relationship isn't important to me. It's just that I find it exhausting to constantly act like it is.
Whoa, what the heck?
Maybe if you weren't so needy, you'd see that I do care in my own way. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Even the cat is like, yo, what the fuck? What is this man's? Romantic satisfaction ends. Oh my God, the romantic relationship between Toxic and Finley has fizzled away. Oh my God, the way they have a negative like relationship now, but then the flirtation went back up because he's created a trauma bond with her. So like, of course she's like hurt now, but I think it will like gradually make the relationship go back up. It's good that their relationship satisfaction has ended, because our next mod is going to be messy relationships. And for this one, you're just going to click the sim that you're playing as and go to their actions and enable messy relationships. Now, again, this is going to activate a new option in the pie menu. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Finley. Finley's like, no more, please. No more. And we're just going to find it. Okay, here we have messy relationships. And our options for this one is I'm exhausted trying to figure you out. Ignore my calls. I never know where I stand with you. Expose a bottled up grudge. Don't expect me to clean up after you. Don't bother hiding your phone. Don't act like I'm crazy. Cause an emotional roller coaster. Wish you'd decide if you want me or not. Use psychological warfare. Use isolation tactic. Trigger jealous reaction. Threaten with public humiliation. Threaten to interfere in their friendships. Petty tit for tat. Look at me when I'm talking to you. You're suddenly busy. You're pretending I didn't catch you looking. You keeping secrets from me. You think I'm overreacting. Okay, so bottom line is we just made the most toxic narcissistic sim that I've ever seen in my life. And these interactions are just so insane to me. Like, I can't. This is so messy. This adds so much chaos. So we're going to have him say or have him use psychological warfare. So for this, I'm thinking like he's gonna like gaslight her. So let's see if anything pops up here on the side to give a little bit of explanation here. Your mind games stopped working the day I realized my own worth. Okay, get it, Finley, get it. Okay, that's so messy. I love that. Okay, at least she's standing up for herself because she's like, Key, what is this toxic ass sim you put in my cutesy patootsy house? And why are you doing this to me? I feel like she's gonna start cussing at me. And like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched like any of my previous videos where I'm like literally just messing with this sim, where she literally broke the fourth wall and started cussing at me because of the extreme violence mod. So I feel like that might happen here today. Okay, so now we're going to threaten with public humiliation because this is like the epitome of a narcissist, right? They're gonna be like, oh, like don't do that, or I'll tell them how you did this, or I'll embarrass you. Like, you know, just being a grade a-hole. Okay. Go ahead and humiliate me. It'll just prove how low you'll sink to get your way. Okay, so pretty much Finley is like, no, like you can't get to me. God bless you, Finley. You are so emotionally strong and not naive, but still, they do have that trauma bond, mind you. But the relationship is now going negative because of the messy relationships. For this next one, I believe we're going to have to break them up completely. So we're going to go to relationship, change relationship, ask to just be friends. The trauma bond has been broken. Finley will no longer have trauma bond, social interactions, or emotional dependent interactions with their romantic partner. Okay. So yeah, there was like I mean, look at this. She's feeling so many emotions. So many. Okay, so they've just broken up and Finley's lying to him about her career because, you know. And now we're going to go to our next mod here, Psycho X mod. Let's see this. Complain about how the breakup hurts, deny the relationship is over, threaten to harm their family, threaten to harm yourself, threaten to set their house on fire, threaten to slash their face, violently lash out. She's like, it's obvious you're just jealous of me. She's so funny. She's honestly funny. Like, this is a funny sim because of the way she's reacting to this stuff is actually like prime entertainment to me. But yeah, the Psycho X mod comes not only with these interactions, but you're gonna see over here on the phone. If you go under social, you can ask your ex to remove the restraining order, call ex and ask for forgiveness, call just to harass your ex. Not him getting off the phone and saying, don't bother hiding your phone. But if you're not wanting something this intense or messy in your game relationship wise, we can talk about the next mod. And this one is called Petty Exes. So this one's just a little bit more petty, but it's not going to be as violent. Of course, like, just keep in mind if that one's not your cup of tea, we can always do the Petty Exes, and let's get right into that one. So for the Petty Exes, you want to make sure in their relationship bits it says broken up, and this is going to be more of like phone interactions for this mod. So you're going to scroll down in the social and it's going to be leave X rude voicemail, and it should pop this up, and you pick which X you leave the rude voicemail for. So he's going to leave Finley a rude voicemail. And then Finley's calling him, just say you don't get any dates these days, lonely ass. And then this will pop up saying, should you apologize? Toxic feels really bad about leaving that petty voicemail to his ex. And the fact they saw it makes him feel even worse. Call them back on the phone to apologize. Okay, now it unlocks a new thing in the phone. Apologize to X is down here. Pick which X you want to apologize to. Hey, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for the voicemail. I was upset and didn't mean half of what I said. So the response could be, it's okay, I forgive you. I don't really care. Dude, just stop contacting me, please. Let it go. And if you don't want to pick and you just want like more autonomy, you can pick a random choice. So we're going to do that. It's okay. We've both said things we didn't mean. Let's just move on. Okay. For this next segment, we're going to have Finley mess with him a little bit, and we're going to talk about the Drama Unleashed mod. So this one, again, adds a new pie menu and interactions. So you always play the victim, stop pretending you care, secretly record arguments, I'm the black sheep, demand apology, expose family secret, get out of my house, I'm over you, or you're just like your father. Oh. You ruined this family. You're just jealous. Damn, I'm gonna say that he's just like his father, even though she doesn't even know his dad. Because well, why not? Their relationship is so bad. So yeah, let's get into our next mod here. This one is called Little Miss Drama, and it's going to add under this tab on the pie menu. It's just going to call Drama. It's got flirty interactions, petty interactions, smitten interactions, and toxic interactions. I'm not going to read through all of them because there is, as you can, oh my God, as you can see, I think there was only like 2 pages. Yeah, there's 2 pages. It just kept going back and forth, but there is a lot. And given their dynamic, I'm just gonna do like toxic interactions and petty interactions. Now she's getting really angry. Like the anger is settling in for her from all the other stuff. And so I just feel like this should just segue us into the last mod here, which this one, Chef's Kiss, is my favorite, and it's extreme squabbles, okay? We're just gonna squabble because what's been said has been said, and now what's been done is gonna be done. Why are you sleeping? Though, like, you good? Why does she keep sleeping? Is my thing. Hold on. Let me check this. Another day of waiting to load in. Okay, we're back in this. Hopefully it works now. Oh my God, they despise each other. Okay, let's try it out here where there's like a little bit more space. Squabble, argue. Okay, there we go. They just needed a little bit more space. So I'm just gonna let this play out. And then up here, something pops up and the pictures are so funny. So Finley Abrams just hit Toxic AF with a call out. They either go and fight or be labeled a scary B for life. And sometimes like when you're playing, you will get a random phone call from, I don't remember what their name is, but it'll pop up and it'll give you 4 options. And one of the options is like, B, you're so messy. I hope your pee falls off. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny. But let's get this. She's pissed off. Like, you're not gonna do this to me anymore. Yeah. The neighbors are like, what the hell? But with that mod, like, just be careful having it in your game because sometimes random NPCs will squabble up. Like they will. And I've had some times where on my other save file, someone asked to come over and just beat my sim up and left. So I don't know what the beef was there. I think if your sim has the evil or mischievous trait, by default, it will trigger them to autonomously do that. Now she's sad reading in bed. But that's going to be it for the mod showcase today. I hope you guys enjoyed these chaotic mods. I hope that you add them to your game and find some entertainment in playing again because I feel like, again, this game gets stale sometimes. You get tired of doing those rags to riches, 100 baby, not so berry, like all these challenges. I've never done them because for me, it's like that's too much like following a rule. I'm more busy trapping them Sims in a basement type beats. So if you're like me and you like to have more chaos in your game, I hope you stick around because I'm constantly looking for mods to give to you guys and to share with you guys so that you don't have to go scour the internet. I do that for you and shove it all in a video. Okay. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.